Good morning to everybody out there. This is Travis with the Broken Battery Podcast, and we are here again with you folks. And yes, we're doing it in the morning this time now.
It's not morning.
Well, mid-afternoon.
Just because you just woke up doesn't mean it's morning.
Yes, it is the Broken Battery Podcast, brought as always by Broken Battery Entertainment. And with me is my heterosexual life mate, the one, the only, Joseph. No titles needed today.
No, none today.
None today.
It's probably because you just got up.
Nah, I'm the one without bedhead. But it's great to be back with you guys. We are so happy you're with us today, as always. And if you see it, smash it, hit that like button, subscribe so you never miss any of this cutting edge topic that somebody probably already did. Yeah. So hey, Joe, are you excited to be here today?
Simpsons did it.
Yeah, Joe's excited. Joe just got back from a skiing endeavor. Bad skiing. Pizza and French fries and pizza. It's all you got to know for skiing. Myself, I've never been skiing. Closest I've ever been is sledding. So
yeah, it's not the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing at all. Less broken bones sledding, unless you're like the Jamaican bobsled team. But anyway, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, let's get this son of a bitch lit. I want to thank everybody for joining one more time, and we're going to start with my favorite and your favorite. What the hell does that song mean?
Oh, yeah.
And you don't even know the song I'm about to say, and I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with what I'm going to say. Be announcing what song we're going to be looking at.
Well, you could be wrong.
Probably not.
Yeah.
And we got a battle of cats and dogs. The eternal struggle here, folks. We will be looking at a little band from the 90s called the Butthole Surfers.
Oh, now it's a different one.
Yes, it
I
is.
thought you were doing the detachable penis one.
No, detachable penis will be next week.
Okay.
So we will be looking at the song Pepper by the Butthole Surfers.
You think I don't know that song?
No, I know you know this song.
Okay.
You know pretty much every song from the freaking 90s.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Call me old.
Not at all.
Uh-huh.
Not at all.
Ageist.
You are eternal like the springtime.
Ageist.
Isn't that something that like Greeks used to wear on their shield?
No.
Oh, that's an aegis. No, okay.
Ageist.
Yes. There's a little knowledge brought to you by Broken Battery. We just don't spout shit. We actually give a little knowledge on you. We drop some knowledge on you every once in a while. A little entertainment as well as some learning. So anyway, the song name is Pepper. Okay, so I'm going to read the lyrics, Joe. And you tell me what they're going with this, okay? This is a little more straightforward than that weird-ass Kanye song we did.
Yeah, that one was lame.
Yes, it's super lame. Okay, so Pepper by the Butthole Surfers. Marky got with Sharon. Sharon got Charisse. She was sharing Sharon's outlook on the topic of disease. Mikey had a facial scar and Bobby was a racist. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. Mm-hmm. Tommy played piano like a kid out in the rain, and then he lost his leg in Dallas. He was dancing with a train.
Clearly jumping the tracks.
And everybody's having sex with everybody. Okay, here comes the chorus. They were all in love with love. They were all in love with dying. They were drinking from a fountain that was pouring like an avalanche coming down the mountain. See, this just it says to me golden showers.
Sure.
I mean, I'm being a little abstract on this, maybe not. So we're gonna move on to the next stanza.
Well, I think actually this is the chorus, and that was the lines leading up.
Yes.
So this is the chorus.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I don't mind the sun sometimes, the image it shows. I can taste you on my lips and smell you in my clothes. Cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how to look through other people's eyes. So far, I can follow this song pretty well.
Well, it's, I mean, I've listened to the words. I've read the words of this song before. I don't know. I just kind of enjoyed it for what it was. I mean, this is definitely this was definitely a story about the four friends.
Yes, four friends jumping the tracks.
Yeah, possibly.
Possibly getting golden showers. Some will die in hot pursuit in fiery auto crashes. Some will die in hot pursuit while sifting through my ashes. Some will fall in love with my life and drinking from a fountain. that is pouring through like an avalanche coming down the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it gets a little bit weird there.
Yeah, I don't mind the sun sometimes. The image it shows, I can taste you on my lips, smell you on my clothes, cinnamon and sugary and softly spoken lies. You never know just how you look through other people's eyes.
Yes.
I'm not going to keep repeating that, folks.
I think you should.
And then in reverse, I don't know why they do this in reverse. It says, I don't mind the sun sometimes. The image shows, you never know how you look through other people's eyes. I mean, I'm like, I don't understand why they put this in the lyrics, but okay.
Oh.
All right, here comes another Mikey took a knife while arguing in traffic. Flipper died a natural death. He caught a nasty virus. Then there was the ever-present football player rapist. They were all in love with dying. They were doing it in Texas. So obviously this is taking place in Texas.
I think these are replacement friends.
You think they're replacement friends?
Yeah, these are the next people in line that were,
Oh yeah, because here it goes on. Paulie caught a bullet, but it only took his leg. Well, it should have been a better shot. It got him in the head. Yeah. Here comes the repeat, and then that was pretty much it.
Yeah. So it seems like they I don't know. You can look around at it, and you can start off with it's got Marky, Sharon, and
Charisse,
and
moves on to Paul, and apparently they're all doing hood shit.
Yeah.
They're all doing hood. The butthole surfers are doing hood shit with golden showers, and yeah.
I just want to say that I don't think that this has anything to do with the butthole surfers.
Oh no!
I think that these are all fictional or references to other people that they know.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So
that's why we ask the connoisseur of music. Oh, there you got a title today. The connoisseur of music. The connoisseur of music.
Connoisseur of music.
So,
I mean, I just think they probably took it from,
I don't know.
from the from their things. That was weird. You walked in without being barked at.
That's producer Krissy.
Yeah, that was weird.
She's the one actually came up with the topic for today.
All right.
Have you guys talked about anybody yet?
Not yet. We just went over the butthole surfers.
Oh.
Which I think will be a new karaoke song because I want to sing. If I can actually see if I can sing the song in a karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Whenever I do it. But yeah, folks,
We
this
gotta
is
get that recording.
absolutely. We'll go live. Facebook Live.
Do it live.
We'll do it live. Get this motherfucker rolling. So, Joe.
Yes.
Next up, we have our Spotlight on Media. And you have anything in particular you want to look at?
No, I don't.
No.
You told me to think of something, and then I had to start a car, and I completely forgot about what I was doing.
I just thought to get on with my life.
I don't know. How about everybody? Let's do spot on not media.
Not media.
Everybody just put their phone away for an hour this week.
Think about life and its
think
ultimate.
about something else. Turn off your TV. Let's do that. Spotlight on no media.
Okay.
Let's just turn it off this week.
That's actually I
don't think you can do it.
I think I will actually hijack Spotlight on Media from you today.
Oh no.
And if you have a Nintendo Switch,
I do.
might I suggest anybody out there get the game Cuphead?
Oh yeah, I have it for Xbox.
Oh, that game is insanely hard.
Yes.
It is a run and gun shooter, and it's beautifully drawn.
Yes.
God, like every little frame in that game is hand drawn, like 1930s animation.
Yeah, it's better on the Xbox.
Oh, is it better on the
It's
Xbox?
a lot smoother. Yeah.
It seems like I wouldn't doubt that. But they also dropped the Cuphead show on Netflix.
Oh, they did.
Oh yeah, it's funny, and it's actually not dirty at all, but it's like adult humor.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you get out there, just do yourself a favor, watch some Cuphead.
Turn it on some Netflix.
Netflix.
All right.
Yes, the $30 Netflix.
When you go to the shitty, just turn on the Netflix. Well, you know what? Since we're on it, and I did that, I would say the latest episode of South Park with the realtors.
I haven't seen it.
Is something very special.
Is it special? Like, are they keeping up the trend, getting funnier as they go along?
I mean, it's just it's usual topical stuff.
Well, yeah, that's one of the joys of South Park is it maintains.
Well, it maintains it, but the thing is you have to watch it when it comes out.
Yeah, now you have to.
Because you have to watch it when it comes out because it's topical for the time that you're in since they make it the week before.
Yes, like in 1 week.
Right, exactly. So, yeah, they make it the week before and it ends up being pretty good.
Absolutely. So now with a producer Krissy here and ready to go, we're going to be talking about our topic today, folks. And, you know, with the rise of wokeism and stuff like that, I understand everybody wants to feel included. And, you know, I agree with 100%. Everybody should feel included. But everybody acts like there's never been, like, badass women in, like, media. Like just really, you know, tough chicks that can just handle their own, hand somebody their ass, and just, they're like, oh, well, there's no representation there. I'm like, bullshit. It's been going on since the fucking 80s.
I mean, has
70s.
anybody even heard of Thelma and Louise?
It's Thelma and Louise.
I was just looking at
They were, yeah, they pretty much went on a crime spree, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect Thelma and Louise, Joe. That was well played. But we're going to go through a list in no particular order about some of the best written and toughest characters, I think, before 2016 or 2016 before.
Oh, we're limiting it to 2016?
Well, we're limiting it, but I'm like, everybody, like, that's when, like, this big backlash happened where everybody's like, oh, no, we need more representation on this stuff. I'm like, no, it's been there. You didn't like, I don't know why you didn't like them. I don't get it.
It's almost like nobody even remembers the movie A League of Their Own.
The entire League of Your Own cast.
I feel like we're looking at the same list.
Oh.
Nice. And I'm glad you're doing these. These are nice lighthearted movies. You know, Thelma and Louise is a lighthearted movie, you know, where they drive over a cliff at the end.
Yeah.
Well, like, don't they, like, kill people? Like,
Yes.
I mean, they have it coming, but...
Yeah. One in particular that always sticks out in my mind is Sarah Connor from the Terminator movies. Sarah Connor. Now, mind you, she was not as badass in the first one, but she at least was smart about stuff, you know?
Right.
But in number 2, man, she was a fucking beast. Like, it opens up with her, and she's in an insane asylum doing pull-ups, like, just racking them out and stuff, and, like, she beats the shit out of how many, like...
I think it's three or four orderlies. Yeah,
sure. Got that one creep orderly that, like, licked her face.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, she was the best part of that movie.
She really was.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it kind of made Ed Furlong bearable.
Yeah.
With his squeaky voice, you know. Easy money.
Easy money.
I mean, I don't know if the Mother of Dragons did as well of a job in, like, Terminator Genesis, but I try to forget Terminator Genesis ever existed.
Yeah, it's all right.
That movie was a hot dumpster fire, man. I just...
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it.
It was just there.
Yeah. You know.
All right.
Maybe wish I could have got that hour and a half back. But...
You know, I could have learned so many. I could have learned, you know, the Wing Chun flute.
That was supposed to be like the another take, the dark universe. So
dark universe.
The dark side of the Terminator thing. So.
All right, you got some more, Joe?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, if we're only going past 2016, I mean, I have...
No, not past 2016, but before 2016.
Oh, before 2016?
Yeah.
There's a ton.
Yeah, no, there is a ton. I have Princess Leia.
I knew Joe was going there. Well, Joe is the ultimate Star Wars fan. Yeah. Well, not of the new movies, but we don't talk about those.
I like the new series, and I like everything they're doing with that. I just don't like. I mean, I even like episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah,
I just can't stand these new ones.
Yep. But you mentioned Princess Leia, and you know I've heard a lot of people just play. Well, they got to sexualize her. I'm like, well, it kind of showed how much of a bastard Jabba the Hutt was,
right?
Putting her in that really hot bikini, and but the thing was, and well, what did she turn around and do to him?
Right,
choked him to death with the own chain he had on her. I mean, and she was just. Throughout all the movies,
she was definitely the breaker of chains.
She was the real. But. Yes, and then you had that little creepy dude in Jabba's belly button that, like,
Yeah, Salacious Crumb.
Salacious Crumb. I always forget his name. Joey's gonna correct me. Joe, I never knew that guy's name until I met Joe, and I'm like, yeah, that little like rat guy that lives in his belly button. He's like, oh yeah, Salacious Crumb. Yeah, good call.
He's like a cross between a squirrel and what's his name, Scooter from Muppet Babies.
Another really awesome. Krissy, you got one?
What about Jodie Foster in Silence of the Lambs?
Oh,
The Silence of the Lambs.
yes.
Absolutely.
She accents Jodie Foster. Silence of the Lambs accents Buffalo Bill or Bob just so well because like she's straight laced and she's like dealing with Hannibal Lecter's fucking mind games the entire time too.
Right. Well, she starts off. I like that movie a lot, but she starts off a little bit slow and a little bit weak, and she progresses and she gets to be much.
Wait, are you
much
saying
more
there's?
confident.
Are you saying there's character development?
Yeah, a lot.
Not just hey, I'm good at everything.
No, yeah. I mean, she started off pretty slow, and then she caught on to what was going on, and it was actually pretty damn good.
Absolutely, I agree 100%, folks. I think I'm going to go back into the sci-fi genre. It has to be Ellen Ripley from the Aliens and Alien and Alien 3, and then other movies that followed because I don't want to talk about those. I mean, I barely like to talk about Alien 3 because
Which one was that? With the one with Winona?
yeah, no, Winona was in
Oh, wait,
no,
that was Resurrection.
yeah,
The
back
third-
up in your shit with the
we did-
Resurrection.
The third one was the prison one.
Yes, where they killed two of the most interesting characters off screen
Right.
and like brought Bishop back for like 5 seconds.
Right. When he was like throwing up goo.
Yeah, yeah. What was it like? No, my goo. But no, like Sigourney Weaver just owned like obviously the first Alien movie was a straight up horror movie in space,
Right.
and then they turned it into an action flick, and I always thought it was the coolest thing when she taped a flamethrower onto a machine gun, and I was like, I actually did that when I was little. I'm like, that's so cool. Like I taped my toys together and act like, yeah. Sometimes you got to play the chick, whatever. She was a badass chick. So
There's nothing wrong with that, Travis.
no, not at all.
Nothing wrong.
We learned it from South Park. Sometimes you got to play as a chick.
There you go.
You got him. Joke.
Everybody was fine with it until they found out that Seamus was a chick in Metroid.
Oh, look, Joe just dropped another one. Samus from a video game. Samus. Yeah.
You didn't even know.
Yeah, no, it was funny because my buddy Beatty's like, what the hell? It's like, what does it matter?
Yeah, it doesn't.
It does not matter. And that's one movie I'm surprised they haven't. That's one video game they haven't made a movie of or an animated anything. And I think it's because the person that created it is like, no, you're going to butcher it.
Which one? Metroid?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think it needs a movie.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, the games itself tells the story.
Absolutely. Well, most of them do.
Well,
I mean,
the other thing too, though, is it seems like it's just a little bit different than the original.
yeah,
So because like they only come out with a Metroid per console.
yeah.
So they come out with the Metroid for that console. It's a little bit different, but it's the same. So, but the story gets told, and I don't know. It's kind of the same story.
Absolutely.
So
Krissy, I believe you're up.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are. Producer, and she doesn't know when she's up. This is so weird.
Well, I've never.
she's
been
busy bossing us around behind
Yeah.
the
I
scenes.
know,
So
exactly.
My next one.
These
that I
cords
would
aren't going to
like
wind themselves.
to, is Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Oh, Buffy. Yes. My crush in high school.
Well,
Junior high. Yeah.
which version now? Christy Swanson?
Bull,
or-
A and B. Something about a chick fighting vampires.
I liked the movie.
I think I like the movie too, and I think that's part to do with me being a little bit older. The show kind of came out when I was a little bit, I don't know, past that or something.
Well, I didn't watch. I watched the movie when it came out. It was, it had the return of Paul Rubens after his little discretion in the movie theater. And
I don't want anybody
it
else.
was just good.
Yeah.
And as far as the series,
His death scene was the best part of that movie. He's like,
and he kept coming back for a few.
yeah.
But yeah, no, as Christy Swanson's in that one, she did a very good job. Sarah Michelle Gellar also did a pretty fantastic job. I didn't watch it when it was on TV. I was lucky enough to just binge it, basically.
What, did you use the power of streaming?
No, I actually used the power of the, it would have been the DVR.
Ooh, DVR.
On the old Comcast stuff, DVR'd all the episodes
Hey.
that they were playing on. I think it was TNT or something like
Yeah.
that. So,
what TNT plays, like, they do marathons of shows at, like, 9 o'clock until, like...
from 9 until 2 p.m. until they play Friends.
Yes.
And then go directly into one episode of Family Guy and 9 to 10 episodes of Big Bang Theory.
And then followed by an episode of American Dad. We got your whole scheduling block here,
Yeah,
folks.
we did it.
Yeah, we did it. We mapped that shit.
Please refer to this episode.
Yep.
If you want to know what's on TBS.
Now, hey, just a little notice, though, guys. We are not talking about female villains because, by nature, female villains are just badass on their own.
Sure.
They have to just, like, so don't.
Well, so why can't we talk about them?
We can, but it's a different list. We're talking about protagonists.
Oh, okay. You just said strong female characters.
Yeah, I should have been a little more. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you should have been more specific.
Thank you, Producer Krissy. I appreciate that.
And I can't talk about the one that I want to talk about because you cut off at 2016.
Oh, you could. Hey, you're the boss, so go ahead.
Go ahead. Go. Do it.
So my next one would be Wonder Woman, of course.
Yeah, Wonder Woman. I mean, she's a quintessential. She was before that. She was in the comics.
I mean, yeah, but the movie.
Well, no, we're not just talking about movies. We're talking about everything.
Well, technically, she did show up prior to 2016 because she was in Batman.
They just didn't give her origin story.
Yeah, she gave her
They
origins.
didn't give her a twist.
With
a
a twist.
twisted origin
Well,
story.
she showed up and saved Batman's ass.
She did save Batman's ass.
Yeah, not Superman though.
No, not Superman. Superman kind of just. But then again, Batman beat up Superman in that movie. Oh man,
Totally doable.
it's totally doable. No, like Wonder Woman, like is the benchmark for like every female superhero. That's just how it is.
Yeah.
It came out first. I mean, she's super well written character, great ideals with everything. And I'm just gonna go off on a tiny little rant. I and Producer Krissy watched Injustice on Netflix.
Yeah.
Was it Netflix or was
The
it
cartoon?
HBO?
No, it was
HBO
on
Max.
HBO Max.
I love the games. The
Yeah.
games are so good. The comic is sick. That movie sucked.
I didn't mind it.
Eh.
Let's agree to disagree.
Yeah, I agree. I agree to disagree on that one. They wrote Wonder Woman really bad in that movie. Like she was just kind of like, I'm just kind of here, and yeah.
I just don't think that she would be agreeable to the things that Superman wanted to do at that time.
I yes and no. It kind of seemed like she wanted to get with the Man of Steel.
Yes. We had a funny joke go off of that take.
I mean, I really appreciate the movie too because it wasn't just Wonder Woman, but it was showing like her sisters in Themyscira, how strong they were.
Oh yeah,
And
the
then-
movie, the
yeah,
movie, yeah.
the movie, and then it wasn't like I'm a woman, I'm better than you. She was kind of equal to her male counterparts in the movie. It wasn't
Yeah.
like
But that was good because they did it in World War One when we were kind of like, hey, you're a secretary. Say,
Yeah.
dame, here's a nickel. Go play some in the jukebox, even though jukeboxes weren't around back then.
That's right.
Anyway,
They just had bands and pianos.
bands and pianos and the occasional harpsichord. So I am going to go on and Producer Krissy help this one. It would be Celine from the Underworld series.
Oh yeah, forgot about her. She's not actually in my list that I'm referring to right here on the internet machine.
The Google box.
No.
No, but yeah, first Underworld was great. I don't like the precedence it's set with every vampire movie has to have a fucking werewolf in it and vice versa. But for what that movie was, it was awesome. It was the first time you see werewolves and vampires really fight each other like hardcore.
Yeah, it was. That was pretty good and well done movie all the way around. I mean, I can go through a couple. I know that I have one. I have one that I like that you'll say that you didn't like this movie.
I think I got it.
And I disagree with you.
Okay.
Thor Ragnarok.
Boo. Boo. That's after 2016, homie.
Oh.
But we can talk about it because I might like I. Are you talking about Valkyrie?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't like that she was a drunk.
Oh, I thought that was the best part.
Yeah, I didn't like that. I just
Yeah,
thought
yeah. You know, this is
dumbed down her
Well,
character.
she was a drunk and then she stopped.
yeah. Well,
Because you didn't see after they got together,
Uh-huh.
they were and she was all like, oh okay, I'll help you.
yeah.
Then she stopped drinking, so which was fine because
It was a character arc.
Yeah.
She got over being a drunk,
Yeah.
which Thor fell into in Endgame.
right.
You didn't learn from her.
Yeah.
And where the hell did she go in Endgame?
No, she was taking. She was in New Ragnarok.
No, she wasn't because they were heading to Earth from
She was
Asgard.
there though.
No, Thanos attacked the fucking ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she was there in Endgame.
Okay, I get it, but
She
where
got-
what
she
what
got-
the fuck was she doing?
She was part of the snap.
No, she wasn't because at the very beginning of the movie in Infinity War, their little ship gets attacked by Thanos. Heimdall gets killed. Hulk gets the shit beat out of him.
That's
Thor
right.
gets beat up. Where was fucking Valkyrie?
Well, I mean, there were parts of the people there were parts of the Asgardians that survived, so maybe she was helping them.
Oh, do you think like it was like a different ship?
Like-
I only thought they had one ship.
They had one ship, but it could have been like a lifeboat or something. Or
Oh, yeah, you'd be like, oh.
escape pod or something like that.
Escape pod. It's just droids.
Because there would be no reason for a new Asgard if Asgardians didn't survive.
Yes.
So
The answer is yes.
yes,
Valid point.
yeah. So and then because she showed up at an Endgame.
Uh huh. Then obviously she dodged that bullet.
Yeah, she was snapped. She got snapped out of existence, and then she came back with everybody else.
Everybody else.
Yeah.
5 years later.
5 years later, everybody comes back.
Everybody comes back. Well, being that it's right at the cusp of 2016, I'd say Black Widow is one of them. And she was in the Avengers, and she showed up in Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2.
She solid character. And in the comics, she was always badass too. So I mean, like, yeah, okay, there you go, Black Widow.
Yeah.
I mean, we could go through a ton of like old school comic book characters and say, hey, these female characters were badass. But let's talk about an animation character.
Powerpuff Girls.
No, no. I mean, they're adorable, but this one's on par with the mightiest man in the universe. I'm gonna let Krissy take this one.
What are you mightiest man?
The mightiest man in the universe. She has a sword.
Oh, are you talking about Mulan?
No, not Mulan.
I don't know if you're talking about. Oh, She-Ra.
Yeah, She-Ra.
The Princess of Power.
She-Ra. I'm talking about the old school She-Ra, not that shit they put on there just recently on Netflix.
Didn't bother watching it.
She-Ra was good. I mean, barbarian princess. What can you go wrong with that one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
she had she had her own. She was not on Eternia. What planet was she on?
Etheria.
Etheria.
I think it's Etheria.
Yeah, she was the.
She was He-Man's twin sister that ended up on another planet, I think.
No, I don't think so.
You think so? I don't
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think you're right.
I think we need to summon the Google.
I don't know.
Oh man, you really got to download that gong sound.
I don't think you're right, Trav.
But while Joe's checking that one out, I want to name another one that's also in the warrior thing is Xena. Xena was a strong female character, and I enjoyed watching Xena.
Xena, the warrior princess?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
By one Lucy Lawless?
Yes. Really great actress. I love most of the work she does. But, Xena was great. I mean, it was a little campy, but, I mean, of course it was. It's Sam Raimi was the producer on that. And here comes the drum roll, folks. Will Joe be eating crow? Stay tuned.
Well, it was Adora and Adam.
Uh-huh.
Then the question is, are they siblings?
Yes.
She's a fictional character. She is the twin sister of the alter ego She-Ra.
Boom.
Boo on me.
Boo on you. Boo earns.
That's not good.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'm sorry.
Thanks for playing, Joe.
We got this beautiful parting gift. It's a new lint roller.
I did not know that.
For all your lint roller needs, we come with this. Even works on T-shirts. So anyway, I mean, we have a ton, folks. We got a ton, metric ton.
I should have just stopped reading.
Yes.
When I saw her name was Adora.
Adora and Adam. Yeah.
Adora and Adam. I just, oh, God.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Bad news.
Indeed. But anyway, hey, you know, we know we. So, well, folks, we could go on. I think there are more awesome female characters out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's some in there that, you know, these lists that I'm looking at, and I'm just like, I don't think so. There's a bunch of movies I haven't seen.
Oh, yeah.
But that's just me, and I just don't have, like, I'm not a big, drama movie person.
No.
I mean,
I mean, you could say that the female lead from Pride and Prejudice was an awesome, assured woman. Sure. But honest truth, the only one I ever read was Pride, Prejudice, and Zombies, and they gave her like ninja skills and shit.
Marge Gunderson.
No,
Fargo. That's an excellent movie.
Yeah, absolutely. There's another one. I mean, there is a ton of them, so we can't really condone people saying like, oh, there's no representation of strong female characters. Jackie Brown. There you go. I mean, we can go on, and we probably will in part 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you pretty much stole every character I was going to say.
Who, me?
No, Travis.
Oh, you got any more?
Oh, I've got like a ton more.
Wait, okay,
if I tell you, you'll just take them.
No, absolutely. Joe's officially going to be working the soundboard from now on. Go ahead. Well, we'll extend this for a few.
No,
absolutely.
What? What's going on?
Okay,
somebody step on a duck.
The Bride from Kill Bill.
Oh, we forgot about the Bride from Kill Bill. Get that for a few minutes.
Correct.
Yes. That